Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I went to the Morphe store and look what I bought. So it's the Morphe Brow Kit. It's called the Arch Obsession. It's a 5-piece brow kit. And I got mine in the color Java just because this is the shade. I think it's one shade lighter than like the black one, but it's still kind of like a brown color. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this. I did have to return the other one because it looked like somebody had used it. But I think this one is probably the same one that I returned because this was the last one. They just sharpened what I had returned. So in this little tissue you have the first item, which is the brow gel. It's the setting gel. It's a translucent color. Let me just go ahead and open that up. So it looks like that. And it smells like alcohol. I feel like the ingredient in that is alcohol. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, and now the next thing that I pulled out is the Morphe O Brow Baby, which is like, I'm not sure if in all the brow kits you'll get this shade because I know that there's darker shades and there's like a pink shade. So I'm kind of glad that this shade was in there just because I really like the yellow undertones instead of pink undertones. So it's just like this, and you could tell that they had sharpened it. Well, I don't know. And the next item is, I think it's the brush. Now the brush looks just like the one that you would buy from the Anastasia one, just because it has the spoolie on the other end too. But the Anastasia brush is the only brush that I ever use, so I'm wondering if this one's gonna be just as good or not. So it looks really fine. I don't know if you guys can see. The ones that they actually have, like when you buy the stuff separately, the brush is orange, and I kind of like that one better because it seemed like it was going to be more precise. This one doesn't look too bad. The box in the back shows you exactly what you're going to get. But I saw something different. And then the last two items are it's a brow pencil. So on one side it has the spoolie. So you get another spoolie in this kit, and then on the other end it's the pencil. So the pencil looks like that. I'm gonna go ahead and like swatch it for you guys, which is so weird because the pencil looks like almost like a black color, like a really cool tone. But when I look into the pomade's more of like a warmer brown color. I don't know if you guys can tell. Get that in there. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start on the brows. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with taking the Morphe, I want to call it like a brow wiz, but whatever, this brow thing, and I'm going to draw my brows because I want to make sure that I try out every single product just to see if it's really worth it. I'm gonna go ahead and draw my eyebrow hairs. If I had any over here, they would grow right here. So this is actually the first time that I've ever used anything like this. Like a, what is this called? A pencil brush. There you go. I only ever use pomades. So I find it kind of hard to use. It looks like little grass. Okay. Okay. So you know what? I give this bad boy a 10. A 10. Because I like the way how it works. I feel like when I try to do this with the pomade, it really just goes everywhere. So this is really, really good. I'm gonna go ahead and just brush this out and brush it up. So don't judge. I know they're kind of bushy right now, but we're gonna fix that. Moving on to the pomade. It's not a pomade, it's a brow cream. I think that's why it looks so like dewy, and I don't know if you guys can still see just like how dewy that looks. You can actually see it sweating. I don't know, it's crazy. Oh, I hate this when you use the brow stuff for like the first time and you gotta like mess it up. Okay, so I've got some already on my brow. On my brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and start. Okay, so the brush is different, but I feel like I'm not used to working with a different brush other than that Anastasia one, but I mean, it's doing its job. I feel like maybe I could have gotten a shade darker in this. It really glides on. I really like how it is like a gel. Like it's not chalky, it's not powdery. It's really, really good to like blend in and stuff. I think that looks pretty dang good. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eyeliner. Wow, today I'm on a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eyebrow, and then I'm gonna go back to, I think it's called maybe concealer. In my eyes it's a concealer, but it's probably like a brow lightener. I don't know what it is. But so I believe that the only thing that they actually missed in this brow kit is a concealer brush. That is probably the only thing that they are okay, so yeah, I knew this was called something different. It's called a highlighting stick to them. To me, it's concealer. So I'm gonna go ahead and start at the bottom, and I feel like they should have added a concealer just because it's a whole kit. Because I know that you're not supposed to leave this on here like that. You need a brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my brush because this doesn't look good at all alone. So I'm gonna go ahead and just run this on the bottom and then blend in with my handy dandy concealer brush. This is very chalky and it's not really blending in like I thought it would. I actually have bought one of these before, and it was from the Anastasia line, and I really didn't care for it. I feel like concealer is needed. This looks really ashy. Okay, I think that's the best that I can get it. I feel like I did my eyebrows a little too close. I don't know if it's okay. I can fix that. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eyebrow, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the top. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I messed up. I do feel like when you add another layer to this, it does make it a lot more intense. I don't really think I need a darker shade. I just think I need to work with the brush. It just kind of sucks because you really have to be used to a brush that's kind of flimsy. I feel like the Anastasia brush is a lot more like denser and like stiff. This one kind of, it's flexible. So I mean, I think it just takes time to work with it, and I'm just not satisfied with the whole concealer thing. I don't know if you guys can tell, like the smear marks right here, like you could just tell that it's not blended in, and the closer that I get to my brow, I'm actually messing up my the brows that I've already created because it's starting to take in the makeup off. It's just not, it's not working out for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a different concealer just because I can't really get in here as good as I would with the concealer, and I know that concealer will help melt that away. This is just looking way too ashy. So this is the best that I could actually get the brows to look. They look a little really choppy. I'm hoping that with the brow setting gel, see, I knew this wasn't like a different name, but anyways, I'm hoping that with this maybe it won't look so harsh. But this is how they look so far. They're okay. No, they're not. I don't really recommend. If you're happy with your brow routine, I don't think that you need to waste $18. I mean, maybe yeah on the pomade, but the pomade's only $6. The brush I don't really recommend. The gel, I mean, if you're really like a person of these things, but I never really ever use this, so I don't really find any use for it. Now for that concealer thing, I don't really recommend that. But let's say that you're trying to buy 2 things from the brow kit, then I do recommend buying the whole kit. It just seems more, I don't know how to explain it. You get your money's worth when you buy the whole kit, and you can probably give away the other stuff or something, or try to use it. Maybe it's just not for my skin tone. My skin in general, just because maybe it's very dry at first, but then throughout the day it does get really oily. So maybe because I'm really dry right now. But even then I have primer, lotion, so that shouldn't happen. Let me know what you guys think, or if you guys are gonna buy it. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.